I mean, OG, it feels like they don't get affected by it as much as other teams that are, I mean, they're pretty young, right? But I think that storyline kind of them being affected by stuff like this kind of ended after the last major. Celery taking some heavy damage. There's the leap from Taiga. Another one, right click to come, and he'll end up getting first blood as a result of it, as Taiga just continuing to roam on this Mirana.
Yeah, you just can't underestimate the Sunstrike factor. It's always going to be there.
Oh, Burrow Strike Sandstorm into the arrow. Even bigger kill coming out from OG in the top lane.
That was very greedy. Did he not expect Amar to be there?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Honestly, the worst part
There's
is the
Sunstrike coming, but it's going to be shared, it looks like, between Tofu and Ace. But still, these axes glimpse now onto Yuragi. He's getting very low. Has to pop the wand. The ice path used to dissuade GG from continuing on, but Taiga has TP'd in. Leap into the Starstorm. Not going to be enough to find a kill as Misha's taking the Thunderstrike damage from Tofu, so despite the TP coming out from OG, Gaming Gladiators are the one that get the kill.
I'm very curious what Tofu skills here.
Amar in the Sandstorm. They have the vision, has to burrow to the high ground. Like he's fine.
What does Tofu skill? He's still holding his point. There's the glimpse. Yuragi's dead.
Ace gets credit for that one, and this bottom lane, absolute disaster for OG.
This is just such a high-pressure lane. Axe spam, Thunderstrike spam. Ghost Ship is really important in this game. I think damage mitigation, whenever you're playing against a lineup that has this much like one-shot burst, the Ghost Ship can really make a difference. They're going to find Yuragi. No song skill.
Yep,
he is done.
Gets hit. Dyrachyo even priming his ult. Not even needing it, though, because the Static Storm is placed with the raises in addition. More than enough damage to take out Yuragi. If they go for this tier 1 tower, but OG, they've come.
They glimpse the sinking away!
The Blink Dagger comes out as well from Amar, as Dyrachyo, he's getting very low, will drop inside the Macro Pyre. It's going to be a trade for the Jakiro, though, as Taiga able to leap out, but still inside that kinetic field, as they end up taking out BZM on the sideline here, and 4 dead overall in favor of Gaimin. They lose the Shadow Fiend, but still, numbers on their side.
A good play from Tofu. That is so crucial that he finds that there. Sand King with the time this hero is sitting on so much of your team's net worth, and he's somewhat frail, and you know, you get punished really hard. That time he wasn't even needed. He just sponged up damage and his team cleaned house.
Oh, we have the gank here coming out from OG, and they're going to find themselves, boom, gets off his Ghost Ship, but to no avail here.
BZM with a tip, missing the arrow on the Sand King stun.
Doesn't need it. But they do see this juicy stack, and it'll be a little bit of a slow one, but we have the Glimpse top lane, Static Link, and the Roar expended. Looks like BZM is going to tick out here one way or the other. Amar able to TP top. They might find the trade on Tofu, but you can see Celery in his flesh golem form. If that Soul Rip available, and Dyrachyo's come to play as well. You can see the Tombstone dealing a huge amount of slow here.
Oh, nice from Amar there.
Find another kill in favor of Gaimin.
Well done. Dodges
tier 1 tower.
Dodges the Glimpse with Burrow Strike. One of the only mobility spells in the game that can do that.
Assuming that a bunch of TPs maybe came in the fog, but
yeah, but you
play it safe here.
There's honestly the possibility that you can choose not to care there. There's a pretty big difference between OG's lineup in this game and the previous in game 1 when they had the Monkey King.
The Moonlight Shadow coming out. Boat is coming though. Looks like Taiga's gonna be the recipient of that again, and 2 supports likely to fall right off the bat for OG. 5v3 advantage. Tofu, never mind. He's the support to fall for Gaimin now. Yuragi's gonna be found out though. This will be a huge kill. Song ends up resetting for OG. And with only a minute left on the Aegis, not sure if they can go for the last tier 2. We'll see how Gaimin will play this.
Might want to burn it top. Like, I think you really...
To get that tier 3?
Yeah, I think you take the risk here. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, the initiation on Ace. He's dead right off the bat. Does have the buyback. I'm not sure if he wants to expend it, though. X into the Torrent. There's the big Requiem to follow, but doesn't really connect on much. Taiga does go down to the right click, but that's still a support for your off lane. Epicenter from Amar. Sunstrike to follow. Trying to take out the support on the Disruptor. They're going to get the Undying first, though. Static Storm not on a whole lot as Dyrachyo pops the BKB. Trying to stand his ground. He gets a double kill for himself now, but the BKB has run out. The Song connects along with the Ice Path. That's life number 1. Torrent to try to slow this down, but Dyrachyo looks to be completely surrounded, and he's going to be brought down by OG. Tofu somehow lives, despite basically being the one initiated on his boom. He's going to get tornadoed, now blocked up by BZM.
That's a lot of Fahrenheit.
A little bit later is Dyrachyo, Requiem coming, not able to dodge it with the mirror image, but Looks like the Naga will get away anyway. Well, at half HP is the Moonlight Shadow. Keeping cover. Nice burrow strike on the 2 from Amar. Epicenter to follow. Sunstrike as well. And Ace is dead again. And only Dyrachyo and Boom left. The ensnare keeps the Shadow Fiend in place, and it's looking like the death of him as well. The meatball surprise brings him to his knees. Double kill for BZM, and OG now back in the driver's seat. Boom showing himself in the enemy triangle. And in the cover of these illusions, Amar and company try to initiate Taiga.
Oh, he only found the one-man stun.
Ace again getting locked down. Sunstrike to follow again. Pops his BKB finally. There's the Primal Roar now on top of Amar. Still with the BKB, but gonna see Requiem from the sideline. Not quite enough to take out Amar here. But the axe out, he gets out of that as well. Amar, slippery man.
They still have vision on him for
They
Glimpse.
do. Finally Glimpse back. Double kill for Tofu.
That's a gem.
Heroes. That's true. Gem drops. Unfortunately for Gaiman, Roche not up anytime soon. Probably not. And they're just sitting in the pit, but you can see the smoke now from OG. They are ready for this potential fight here. And Roche has begun. They're gonna pop the drums. They really want to get this quickly, but OG are here. Sunstrike's gonna give him some vision. There's the Burrow Strike Epicenter as well. Into the Ice Path and Macro Pyre. Massive damage being applied. Finally, the BKBs come out. Dyrachyo with a massive Requiem for himself. He's just going for the Roche, but he's gonna use! BZM takes the Aegis. OG gets the Roche as well. And now they're gonna try to turn this around onto Dyrachyo, who has no BKB anymore. Massive fight for OG. And the Ice Path clips Ace, who has to BKB TP. He'll be fine, but...
Get it. Come. Yeah, I want to place here, guys.
Very calm. I would have been screaming. Something like that. But we're going to see a smoke from both sides. They're going to collide immediately. The Burrow Strike onto 2. Undying deleted. Ace and Boom able to get off their BKBs, though, in match for the entirety of Gaming Gladiators. In fact, now they might have to back off as Ace able to get the correct Naga Siren with the Roar. But this is all in a defensive measure.
Dyrachyo
on the run. Dyrachyo trying to Satanic back up to a healthy amount. It's good amount of damage, but Ace is dead, and now the Ice Path connects. And this is looking very, very bad for Gaiman as they lose their Shadow Fiend as well. And the song just to cancel any potential TPs. Tofu spills 3 for 1 OG.
Yeah, this is starting to look more and more like a formality of just going.
But here's the song just to kill Tombstone. See if they can turn this around on top. The Ice Path connects onto Celery. Dyrachyo gets off the Requiem as well, but it doesn't really connect on much. Ace gets the blink up with a nice double burrow from Amar. Inside this kinetic field are 2 members of OG. They find the first support, so 1-for-1 to start. Buybacks galore, though, as Dyrachyo trying to right-click his way out of this, but he is not doing anything, it feels like. The Death Requiem comes out. Ace and the rest of Gaiman on the run. Epicenter. Oh, Amar. All right, blinks to the high ground. On the other side of the ice wall, and it looks like this is going to be the death of Boom at the very least. OG trying to clean up even more as Ace on the high ground, being slowed to a crawl and being brought down again. And OG in prime position to move on here in the lower bracket of TI-11.
Yeah, if they were to just...
As well, looks like he'll make it back into the fountain as the song being used to control them.
Ice Path.
Nope, BKB from Dyrachyo, but if you have to use that next to your fountain, that's probably good news for OG. Glimpse back on a Taiga, but the Mega Creeps have come. The zoning is successful. Trying to focus that on a beautiful Burrow Strike from Amar. Ice Path to follow, but Dyrachyo with the Requiem from a good distance here, but they're really just working on the illusions. That's what's taking so long. And again, OG 4 minutes on the Aegis. Now we have the Deafening Blast. The 6 meteors come out, burning them in their own fountain. Epicenter to follow. Gaming Gladiators will fall as OG will move on. Ace, the last remaining member of Gaiman's, but he's going to die inside the fountain as GGs are called. So Gaming Gladiators, a great year overall, but eliminated here at TI-11. And OG will move on.
Yeah. Whew. That was spicy. If you think back 15, 20 minutes.